And our final presentation this morning is going to be recognizing September 22nd through the 28th as Fall Prevention Awareness Week in Contra Costa County. And I should have Elaine Bach and Lee Shugro here, who is the Public Affairs Specialist for Fall Prevention Week. And as they're walking up, this is something that every year since I was on Danville's Town Council, September I knew was Fall Prevention Month, and we would have a presentation. And initially I thought, do we really need a recognition? But as not only I get older, but certainly as my parents do, I had just last month my sister text me a picture. She was in Hawaii with my family, and it was a picture of my mother's face that was bruised on one side. And what had happened? The phone had rung. My mother had run at 85, run down the hall, slipped on a loose rug, and smashed into the floor. And her whole face, luckily there was no broken hips, anything else, other than a very, very nasty bruise that lasted the next month. And to me, it's so critical what you do with your awareness of making people are sure about their surroundings and things like a rug that so easily can make a difference, and as we age, we don't heal nearly as quickly. So anyway, thank you both for being here, and I now turn the time to you for your presentation.
Well, as you know, Meals on Wheels and Senior Outreach Services coordinates care for older adults in Contra Costa County who have a wide variety of needs. And we do this so that seniors can remain in their homes, living with dignity and in the comfort of their own homes for as long as possible. And we do this, thank you, through the umbrella of 6 different programs. Our number one most famous or well-known program is, of course, Meals on Wheels, where we here in Contra Costa County deliver 600 or 760, almost 800 meals every day. And this is to homebound shut-ins, and as Supervisor Glover said this morning in a conversation, it's really more than the meal. The meal itself is very nutritious and is an important factor in the delivery, but really more important is the human touch and the human interaction and the warm smile that the senior receives. The other 5 programs we have, I will not go into detail, but we do have a great Friendly Visitors program that gives companionships for isolated seniors. We have a care management program with a staff of social workers who handle very emergency type situations. We have a wonderful CC Cafe program that is a congregate meal, typically at our senior centers throughout Contra Costa County. And we have a home care referral program where we can refer folks who have a variety of needs out to other sources. And then our very important fall prevention program, I'll let Elaine speak to.
Thank you, and I'm sorry to hear about your mother. I hope she recovered quickly.
She has, thank you.
Yeah, so we know in our county there are thousands of older adults who have falls every year, and it's a major cause of injury for older adults. It's what sends so many of our seniors to the hospital. It means the end of their independence, and unfortunately it often can mean death for a senior who has a fall. So our program does a lot of work in our county to try to prevent falls. Our main emphasis is on home modification, and we send a occupational therapist out to the home to do a complete assessment, and then we can provide things like grab bars and shower benches and that type of thing. And this is all free of charge for seniors who are low income and can't afford these things on their own. And we do about 150 homes a year. And we also know that exercise is really a key factor in preventing falls. And so we do Tai Chi classes in a few of the senior centers and other senior living places. And we also have a program where we go out to a senior's home and do exercises with them in their home to help them to improve balance. We have a partnership with Cal State East Bay School of Nursing where they send nursing students to the home for several weeks to do exercises. And we see really good improvement. We give them balance testing before and after, and they really make good improvement in that program. So we just really thank you for bringing awareness to falls for us this month, because it is a very serious concern and something that people maybe don't think about until it happens to them. And so we do want people to think ahead, make plans to be safer in their homes and to avoid falls. And I also wanted to mention that one thing we do every year about this time of year, this year it's going to be on October 2nd, is we have our fundraiser for our program at the Pleasant Hill Senior Center. It's October 2nd, and I'll leave some flyers with you. This is a really important fundraiser for our program. We always have a long waiting list. Right now we have about 50 seniors on our waiting list who are waiting for us to come out to their home to help them. And also at this event, we have a health fair where someone, if they would like to know if they're at risk for falls, they can come in and have some fall risk screening done. We'll have Walgreens there doing blood pressure checks. We have La Miranda Audiology coming to do some hearing checks. So in addition to having some great pancakes and helping us to raise some funds, we'll have a big resource fair and a fall health fair there as well. And Supervisor Mitchoff will be joining us, so we're very glad that she'll be there again. We have Council Member Tim Flaherty will be coming. He does a pancake flipping contest with the children every year. He's out there seeing how many times he can flip a pancake on a spatula. So he's pretty good. He's gotten good. The kids are having a hard time beating him now. But and the mayor of Pleasant Hill will be there as well. So we'd like to invite everyone to join us on October 2nd, 8:30 to 10:30 at the Pleasant Hill Senior Center. And again, we thank you very much for this recognition.
Thank you so much. And we do have a resolution we'd like to present to you declaring this Fall Prevention Awareness Week in Contra Costa County. And so if my fellow board members would join me, we'll come down to you. By the way, we all got our blue one, but you don't have the royal blue. Thank you so much. Thank you both for your time. Appreciate it. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks again. I appreciate the work that you guys are doing. It means a lot.
At this time, we are going to move into our public comment. This is the opportunity for people to speak on items that are not on today's agenda. And I just have in front of me two, so if anyone else in the audience wishes to speak, make sure to pop in a card. First, I'm going to invite Bob Simmons, who is on Walnut Creek's City Council and has done a phenomenal job in pulling together something known as the Walnut Creek Watershed Council that is addressing tremendous stewardship over the creeks and the streams that go throughout so many of our communities. So, Bob, please.
All right. Thank you, and good morning, Chair Anderson.